Alright guys, woo, been a hot one today. It's like 34 here out in the garden. I had to get out the sun in the end, but it's gone in now, but it's still really warm. And I just want to put out a quick video because I want to share with you a trade that we took on the pound yen over the last couple of days. And the reason that it's important that I share this trade with you is because it's one of those trades that really reinforces what it takes to generate consistent profits out of the market, and really that means sticking to the plan. Let me explain why. This time, roughly this time last year, I was in the room and I had a trade set up on the pound yen. The pound yen's got a very high ATR, which basically means there's a lot of money at stake. It's a double-edged sword, so you can win a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. And I have a maximum 100 pips stop loss, and the trade was setting up, and it meant that I had to max my stop loss out, so I had 100 pips of risk on the table. And I took the trade and bang, lost. Okay, it stopped me out, lost 100 pips, and then immediately after that there was a trade setting up that almost met my rules, but I needed price action to just push up a little bit higher to meet another 100 pips, to get under another 100 pips of risk. And it pushed up, and the live members were like, yeah, you're going to take the trade, it's going to be another 100 pips of risk, you've just lost 100 pips worth of profit. And I took the trade because it met my rules, and it was one good trade. So as long as it met my rules, it was a good trade. Took the trade, ended up walking away with 240 pips. So, you know, not only made back what I lost, but doubled it, more than doubled the loss. So similar thing happened this week. Got stopped out 98 pips last week on the pound yen trade, and immediately after, just going into the weekend, there was a couple of pattern trades setting up. Took the pattern trade, got in, sat in it for a couple of days. We hit target ones, and then eventually we went down, hit target twos, and we netted around 100, and I think it was 119 pips to target one, another 207 pips to target two. And in the video, you're going to really get that sort of belief transference that sticking to the plan is the most important thing. You'll see the price action hovering above my target two, and I don't take profits early. And typically, what you see with rookie traders is they take profits early. That's one of the biggest killers in new traders. They take profits early when price action's going in their favor. They get excited because they're up in profit. They take the profits off early, and when the price action goes against them, they move their stop loss away, and they're willing to take a bigger loss because they think that, you know, the market's going to turn around any minute, and it doesn't. You know, you don't know what the market's going to do ever, and if you think you do, you're going to have a real hard time being consistently profitable. So one good trade, one good trade, one good trade. That's all you want to take. And one good trade is defined by a trade that met your trade plan rules, that you've worked so hard to backtest, not whether it wins or loses. You're going to have winners, you're going to have losers. You want to have an edge on the market. You want to be profitable over time. So this is a picture of the only reason you get that belief and trust in your system is if you backtest your system. This is a picture of me backtesting, one of many. My wife found me many a time asleep, testing, hours and hours and hours and hours of testing, and I did that while I held down a job. So I ran a business, and yeah, so you have full trust. If you've backtested your system, you have full trust. So check out the video. Hope you enjoy it, and if you do, leave a comment below. If you're interested in trading in the forex market, just go over to tradingpowered.co.uk. The links are all below this video as well, or just shoot me an email, graystone@tradingpowered.com, or you can catch us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all the rest of it. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Right, two patterns forming at this zone. High probability trading opportunities here. Entered here for conventional targets. Okay, and that's what I'm in. So hopefully we can hit target ones. If we hit target ones, we can roll stops to break even and hopefully push down and hit target twos as well. And then we're and then we're back in business, right? So stick to the plan. That's what I'm in. I'm not looking for a trend continuation approach anymore because we violated this structure here. Whereas the first trade that I took was based on a trend continuation style, lower low, lower close up at this level for retest of lows for target 1s and extended targets for target 2s. Then we violated structure, so I'm no longer looking for a trend continuation move. What I'm looking for are conventional targets here. All right, and at the moment, we are just teasing, we're just consolidating up in this zone. A few bits and pieces on today. Obviously, we just hit targets on the pound yen 4-hour advanced pattern trade. You can see we hit targets down at the 382 there, and trailed stops to break even. So syndicate, the targets have been logged. Just waiting for target 2s to be hit on the live room account, the personal account, but the 119 pips for the syndicate on this trade. Right, just an update on the pound yen trade. You can see we rolled over and hit the 382 yesterday for target 1s. I was taking conventional targets, managed to bank 119 pips on that to target 1 yesterday, and I've obviously rolled my stops to break even, and I've just rolled it down slightly more there so you can see the profit on the trade, and you can see we're rolling down. We're almost hit target 2s. Need to push down another 10 pips or so. I've got my target 2s set just above that 140.20 level at 140.22, and hopefully we can push down another 10 pips or so and neck another 200 pips out of this trade. And this is the pound yen. It's got a big ATR. This is a big move. There's a lot of money on the line here, and I just want to show with you a different option. If you was looking to lock in profits, you could always jump down to the lower time frames and you could trail stops behind the outside returns as we put in lower lows here. So you can see we've put in lower low, outside return, lower low, outside return, lower low, and so on, right? We're continuously making lower lows, right, and lower lows. So if you wanted to lock in profit and you had a rule that you could trail your stops, you could quite easily just trail your stops and ATR above the highs of each outside return. Each time you put in a new structure low, you just trail your stops down, locking in profits as you go. I do this on the bigger pairs, so pound dollar, pound yen. If I'm ever looking for target 2s like this, I'll trail my stops down to target 2, and it's very effective. It means that you don't have to worry about price action pushing all the way back up. You've capitalized, you've taken profit off the table for target 1s, and for target 2s, you want to lock in as much profit as possible. So as long as you give enough breathing room, as I say, an ATR, I like to use an ATR, and by using these lower time frames, you can identify these lower low, lower closes, which indicates we're likely to see further movement to the downside. So as soon as we put in a break and close below the low, I can then roll my stops to an ATR above this high. So just a little trick there to lock in further profits. But hopefully we can hit target 2s, and I'll update you on this later on. I'm about 7 pips from taking 205 or 210 pips to target 2s, and I can't just come out of the trade. In fact, let me share this with you. Let me share this with you now. You also get to see me never moving my stop loss away, against the direction.
Order filled.
There you go. I just shared the trade, guys, and
order cancelled.
Price action just pushed down and hit my target. So 207 pips to target 2. So I think we deserve. Nice. All right, pretty nice trade, right? So listen, guys, if you're interested in learning this stuff, you can come in and watch me trade live every day, Tuesday to Friday. I run a live room. It runs 8 o'clock UK time for 2 to 3 hours every day, and then you can also join the New York live room depending on what time zone suits you best. Mine's 8 AM UK time for 2 to 3 hours, and then Akil runs the New York session from 8 AM for 2 to 3 hours New York time. So that's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here if you live in the UK, 8 o'clock in the morning in New York time. So you can come in, you watch this stuff every day. and you can see what real trading is about. There's lots and lots of bad information out there. I've been a victim of many different online and professional trading courses that just, you know, ended up resulting in me not really getting any value and blowing tens of thousands of pounds. So complete transparency, nothing to lose. The syndicate program is $1 for a month. You can come in, you get a free training course for that, and you can come into the war room every day, the war room meeting. It's just complete transparency, absolute no-brainer, and I want to get this message out to as many people as possible, because I want everyone to be on the right track, and I don't really have any motivation to do anything else. So yeah, check it out, guys, and until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.